My name is Matias Bernal, and I'm the Executive Director at Wild Iris. I've been with the organization for about 4 months now and involved in this line of work for the last 12 years. I'm a licensed clinician and was once a therapist working with survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. Wild Iris has very strong partners in our community, and the Northern Inyo Healthcare District is one of them, working with medical professionals and providing support and advocacy for clients that disclose a situation of abuse is really important for us so that we can show up for our community. Well, let me tell you a little bit about what we do. We offer services both in our offices. That's one here in Bishop and one in Mammoth. But we also offer a lot of services to clients that live a little more further away through our hotline. Clients can call our free and confidential hotline at any time and speak with a crisis advocate who may be able to assist them navigate the crisis they're facing or any ongoing need. We often see a lot of clients that may need a one-time support, but we also see clients that need ongoing support, whether that is case management, crisis counseling, things of that nature. To me, mental health means being able to cope with the stressors and challenges of life, having the skills to know how to navigate change and adapt to it from an emotional well-being. For anyone that's in an intimate partner relationship, the red flags that you want to look for is when things started getting a little controlling. Relationships that are about two are usually on an active and reactive, right? Some days your partner may say, let's watch a movie. And while you may not necessarily want to, you're kind of willing to follow. So there's an active and then there's a reactive. And they flop. While that person may pick the movie, you might pick dinner. So there's a balance going on. And all of it revolves around being willing to share and participate in your partner's choice. When we start seeing in the cycle of violence is that the choice is being taken away. Instead of saying, hey, do you want to watch a movie? It's like, we are going to watch a movie. Hey, instead of going to visit family, hey, we are going to go here. We're not going to go here. And those are some of the first steps that we start seeing it in an abusive relationship. That choice starts being taken away. And so for anybody that may be encountering this kind of situation, I would suggest just listening to the choices being given and to how much of a say you have or may not have. For anyone that's around someone that may be experiencing violence, the warning signs follow more of an isolation. Survivors or victims tend to be isolated from their families, tend to have changes in behaviors. If they were really outgoing, now they're not. If they were around large groups of friends and family gatherings and all of a sudden they are not and they're not showing up. Those are some of the things to kind of keep an eye on. And rather than demand that they participate or they show up, ask questions, open-ended questions about like, how are you? And is there anything you need or anything I can help to navigate those situations rather than why don't you come around anymore? And why don't you do this? And why don't you do that? There are different places that folks can have access to our services. We have 2 offices, one in Mono County and one in Inyo, Mammoth, and Bishop, where folks can come to our office Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and try to speak with an advocate. We call those our walk-in services. Folks can also call to make an appointment by calling our 24-hour hotline, or if they just want someone to talk to or get some assistance or some sort of guidance, they can reach out to our confidential hotline that is operated 24/7. What we're trying to do now is to move in the direction of empowering clients to make a choice for themselves, that we can turn around and offer them a gift card, for example, and let them have some say over what they buy and what they purchase for themselves and their families. The goal of Wild Iris is, as our mission states, violence-free relationships. And one of the ways to empower folks is by restoring choice and restoring the ability to make a call for themselves and their loved ones. All of our services are absolutely free and confidential. We had a client walk into our Mammoth office looking for help. They weren't sure what kind of support they needed. They just wanted to talk to someone. Through our crisis counseling, we learned that what this client needed was safe haven to leave an abusive situation. We were able to provide a safe stay for them at a confidential location where they had the opportunity to sleep through the night without having to deal with an abusive partner. And they are following up with case management services to determine how they want to move forward. While it's a beautiful community here in Bishop, there are still plenty of cases of survivors that are trying to leave the area due to their safety. And we're glad that we're here to provide that for them.